All right, Shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites. Come out here week in and week out to promise out the downfall of this wicked kingdom of America. Before we begin, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, elders, and great millstones. All right, hey man, we heard the news. This devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath. Matter of fact, let's start there. And we warned you. We told you what was going to happen. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Over a year ago, we told you these things was going to happen this way.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Go ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Hey, it's time running out, man. And it's being made manifest by these draconian laws this devil is mandated, man. All right? Give me Isaiah 10.
So like if I might add, you see what Preacher Joe said, our patience is wearing thin.
Yeah, man.
You know he got but a short time.
That's it. These devils is gung-ho. You know, he has no remorse for you Israelites, man. All right? You the ones that voted for this damn devil. The reason why he got in power, and they said, you got to take that thing. No questions asked.
All of them that trust in no prayer.
That's it, all right? You got it.
Jeremiah, what up?
Isaiah 10. Yep. Can you hold, matter of fact, yep.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 2. To turn aside the needed from judgment. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
This is an unrighteous decree, man. Lord said, woe unto you who decree unrighteous decree.
And that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
It's pre-written. They already had this on the book. You know? Executive order. It was written down and he enacted it. Go ahead.
To turn aside the needed from judgment. And to take away the right from the poor of my people.
See? To take away the right. You have no right. You got to get that thing. It's for everybody now. No questions asked. Go ahead,
that widows may be their prey. And that they may rob the father.
This is all analysis of who? Israel. The elect. That's what these devils really want to get to. But the Lord said he's covering the elect. 2/3 got to be done away and brought back in the kingdom. Go ahead.
And what will ye do in the day of visitation?
Woo! What will ye do? Read that from the top again.
And what will ye do in the day of visitation?
What you gonna do, man? Because the Lord really on the left-hand side making Esau enact all of these things. That's why you know, whatever you got going on, you know, with job situation, whatever, realize it's the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. He's the one orchestrating these certain scenarios. And he has already made a way for you to escape as long as you hold fast to what he gave you. You know? That's the beauty about knowing this truth, man. You know, the Lord gave us a clue of what he's going to do. And in turn, what else he did? He gave us a way out. He didn't just tell us, he gave us a way out.
So like we said, the Lord doing nothing but revealing his secret to his servants, the prophets.
That's it, all right?
You know, and that was a secret that he's going to kill everybody that don't repent.
Yeah, man. Well, he's going to use Esau to come down with great wrath. All right, persecute these Israelites who know they Israelites. Matter of fact, the ones who know you're going to be whooped with many stripes, man. That's what the Lord said. And you ain't did his will. It's a short judgment.
And in the desolation, which shall come from far.
See? That's it on that. Give me Job 13 and 4. So this devil is coming with great wrath, man. He lying about this and lying about that. You gotta have it. If you don't have it, our economy is not going to work. But guess what? There's going to be so much resistance to it that eventually your economy is gonna fall. These people are not gonna go get jabbed up. It said 70%. 70% of the people who wasn't jabbed up already, if it came to where they had to get jabbed up or work, they said they'll quit. So what is that gonna leave your worker? You know, what is that gonna leave your workers in producing goods? It's gonna cause chaos. It's gonna cause chaos.
Yeah, this is the book of Job, chapter 13, verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies.
Yeah, you forgers of lies, man. You sat up and wrote that bullshit out, and then, man, you a goddamn liar, Esau. But we know this part of the movie. This part of the story has got to play out.
Ye are all physicians of no value.
See? Don't trust this damn devil, man. The Lord told us not to trust this damn devil. Is that it on it?
Like Dr. Fauci.
Yeah, man.
You know, he's a physician of no value, man.
Fucking liar.
He's a liar telling you to take that poke, man.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Say, take that magic potion. That it on so rock.
Yeah. 12 and 10. I'm in it right now.
Oh, go ahead. See, that's it.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust our enemy.
Read that again.
Never trust our enemy.
Never trust Esau, man. He's your enemy. Matter of fact, let's prove that. Give me Psalm 83. Let's prove that. You got enemies, Jake. And the Lord had his men warning you 35 plus years. All right, we've entered to the labor of our apostles and elders. In that same stead, we warning you. But guess what? The doors of mercy is closed and fast. The Lord is enacting this thing. See, it's the Lord that pulled that trigger, man. Pull that beautiful chess move. You got to realize he done ended the federal moratorium. You know, he done ended the unemployment for the federal. Then he said, you got to get that thing now. If you don't get that thing, you're against us.
Yeah. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 2. For lo, thine enemies,
see, thine enemies, go ahead,
make a tumult.
Go ahead.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
See? Go ahead.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Man, hey, listen, this is a crafty counsel, man. He got you to vote him in the office, all right, so he can put that thing on your head. He said when he was running, I never mandated. This is a fucking liar, man. That's why the scriptures say, never trust thine enemy. Shit. Go ahead,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
See? Go ahead.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
See, the hidden ones are the internet. Go ahead.
They have said,
you know why they hidden? Because the Lord gonna have them cope with protection, man. Go ahead.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Yep. That
the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Now let's get some of the enemies real quick. Go ahead.
Verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom.
See, the tabernacles of Edom. Go ahead.
And the Ishmaelites.
And who was on top? Fucking Esau, man. He the one who came together with the UN. How we gonna start the Israelites? Well, guess what? The word is out. It's too late. And that's why this nigga going crazy. He frustrated. Said, I'm so frustrated with this. What else do we have to do? We made it free. We gave you incentives. We gave you money. Now, our patience is ran thin. You better take this. If you don't take it, you can't be in this society. But it's the same goddamn devil we read about from the beginning.
Devil was rough.
Yeah. Yeah, he was rough with the matter of fact. Do you hold Revelation 12 and 17? You got that.
Of Moab.
Yep.
And the Hagarine.
Yep.
Gabal.
Fucking Africans. Go ahead.
And Ammon.
Go ahead.
And Amalek. The Philistines.
Yep.
With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assure also is joined with them. They have hope of the children of Lot.
Yep. So, yeah, man, we got enemies, man. You go back to that Sirach 12. The Lord said, never trust thine enemy. That includes these other fucking nations. Go ahead.
Never trust our enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
So is his wickedness. Meaning this devil is not going to change, man. going to continue the same. Matter of fact, let me get some real quick. Yeah, man, this devil is not going to change. And now you see he show forth his horn. What you going to do?
Never change the spot.
Hey,
Ooh,
that's
spirit. That's spirit.
spirit. This is Jeremiah chapter 13 and verse 23. Can an Ethiopian change his skin or the leprous his spot? Then may he also do good that are accustomed to do evil. So this devil can't do good. When he do it unwillingly. It's to your own hurt. Because this devil got something in the clothes to fuck you up. Like with the stimulus money. You got to pay that back. Man, you know how Esau get down. He gonna put you in jail. He gonna put you in those goddamn concentration camp. All right, when it really gets really tight, and these folks are not having no food, it's gonna be sedition out here, man. They ain't got no job because they quit. You gonna try and put them out the house so they family abode now. These are patriots we talking about. Well, they didn't live there for years. They granny, they great granny, they granddad, all of them that live there at one location, and you try to come in there and say, well, since you had paid this, you got to get off the property. Man, they gonna up that thing on your ass. That's what it's gonna come to. It's beautiful how the Lord is stirring this thing up. Go ahead, Al.
He says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
Yeah, this devil getting ready to show his horns, man. His rust haven't been altogether wiped away. You got to remember Sleepy Joe Biden, Jim Crow Biden, right? 3 strikes law Biden. You understand this devil has a career politician who's made his way up the ladder by oppressing you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans. You thought it was going to change now? Things ain't going to change with this devil. He's the same devil. Go ahead. You got it.
And it says, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
See? Hey, you see that? See, that's what I'm saying, man. See, yeah, stupid ass Jake. They gonna die, man. Gonna die. Gonna die. Gonna die, man. Stupid ass Jake. What was that for? You see? When the motherfuckers got that garbage juice kicking his house, Will Sylvie be singing that song and doing that little rapping beat. When all hell break loose and he can't feed his little daughter, we'll see then. We'll see how funny shit is then.
That's so like the fuck niggas ain't gonna be able to call the police.
Yeah, man.
You know, already the sheriff,
Missouri.
Yeah, them niggas walking out the job, man. You know, we gonna see how bad it is. You ain't gonna be able to speed dial 911, man.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, man. And we've been warning you. You know, this is what you should have been preparing for. These other camps, these other groups weren't preparing you for the time we coming into, man. Which is calling the time of Jacob's trouble. You know? Go ahead, Al.
And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith.
Yeah, now they remembering our words. But they gonna be pricked. They gonna be pricked with that thing now, man. You're like, damn, they said it was gonna happen. Now you gotta, and what the scripture say, those that consent unto him are gonna be had in derision. You getting pricked for another goddamn 5 minutes of pleasure and fucking Babylon the Great, man. This bitch is stupid.
It's like you don't know how many times you're gonna get pricked. They
Yeah,
got boosters, man. Goddamn boosters.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they want you to take all these damn boosters, man.
Yeah, man.
If you can't see Esau the devil now, man, you gonna die, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Look,
You ain't gonna get it. Like that nigga just rolled by.
Yeah.
That nigga don't get it. Yeah. That nigga gonna die a grievous death. Go ahead.
Who will pity a charmer
See?
that is beaten with a serpent?
Hey, he was charming, right? With the beat. Saying whatever fucking shit he was saying. Who will pity a charmer? Who ain't gonna pity you, nigga? Go ahead,
Or any such as come nigh wild beasts.
Yeah, man. Esau's a wild beast and he's showing them on. You don't see what this nigga said, we're gonna use the labor department to make you take that thing. And if you don't make your employees take that thing, we're gonna fine them we're gonna fine you $14,000 for each occurrence. For each occurrence. So you got 20 Jakes in that bit, or 10 Jakes in there who ain't the thing. That's 140,000. My math is correct. Yeah, man. See that draconian thing is now being acted. Your faith is what's gonna hold you. Go ahead, Al.
It says, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
Yep.
An enemy speaking sweetly with his lips.
Hey, did you hear that nigga whisper at the end?
Oh, yeah.
That nigga bite said, nigga whispered at the end, man. I'm supposed to tell you they will whistle much and change their character. Matter of fact, what is that? See, that's Wisdom of Solomon 14. He will whisper much and change his countenance.
Like, his word was soft like butter.
Oh, yeah, God.
His word was soft as hell.
That nigga says at the very end, get vaccinated. And he whispered that shit. Man, the scriptures got you bad, Esau. You got that? He will whisper much. Okay. It might be still in.
Yeah, I think he's in it.
Continue. Select.
Oh, yeah, come.
Yeah, continue.
It says,
man, the Lord got you pegged Esau, man. It's clear to the believers. But like that dumbass Jake is just rolled by, calling himself making a mockery. But the Lord got something for you. Go ahead.
All right, verse 16 again, it says, an enemy speaking sweetly with his lips.
Yeah, he was. Hey, just go get it. Go ahead.
But in his heart, he imagines how to throw thee into a pit.
Listen, he know you ain't gonna go get it, so he trying to goddamn throw you into a pit, man. When martial law kick off, when it's time for them FEMA camps to be enacted, because they all over, they just wait for the green light to go, man. Go ahead,
He will weep with his eyes,
yeah.
But if he find opportunity,
yeah. Oh, he got opportunity, man, through the Spirit. You know, the Apostle Ramla, Delta, go in the Hebrew word door, and he was going to use this as an opening, all right, to try and bring in his new world order, man. But when he find opportunity, he what?
He will not be satisfied with blood.
See, this devil is not going to be satisfied with blood. He's coming with great wrath. Matter of fact, hold that, get that right quick.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
See, the dragon was wroth with the woman. This dragon, this old serpent, it's called the devil. Got that Esau Edom. Go ahead.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
See, it's war talk, martial law, man. Warlike law. That's what they getting ready to enact. Because everybody's not going to take this thing. What you going to do? He want chaos. He want blood in the street. He wants sedition so he can bring in the what is that? Order, the order out of chaos. Yeah. He makes the problem and then comes with the solution. Go ahead,
Which keep the commandments of Yahawah.
See, go ahead.
And have the testimony of Yahawah.
Which is the spirit of prophecy. Oh yeah, the devil, he want to come get us. But guess what? The Lord gonna have that hedge protection. Yeah,
Proverbs 4:16.
yeah.
For they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
Read that again.
For they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
Yeah, they sleep not, man. That dude look like his ass been tossing and turning, man. He look like 102, 70-year-old, 80-year-old. You know these elites ain't been getting no sleep, man. They've been jamming his ass. And you know, he said to the reporters, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's what they say. That nigga admitted he's an handler. That's how I see this. This is what your kingdom is in and all. Fight it.
Yeah.
Fight it. Straight dementia, pedo. You know? Go ahead,
And their sleep is taken away.
Yep.
Unless they cause some to fall.
Except they cause some to fall. Esau, the brother said so beautiful. Esau was set up to guide you, to hold your hand to death. You know? He's leading you to death. So if you take the hand of Esau and walk with him, he walking your ass straight to the grave, man. Was it more than that? Okay, all right.
Verse 17. If adversity come upon thee,
Yeah, if adversity comes
along, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
Yeah, you gonna find him. See?
Yeah.
You gonna find him there first. It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Who is this him? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. The ungodly, man. Go ahead,
Though he pretend to help thee,
see? You gotta take this thing. It's for the whole nation. Well, this shit don't prevent you from getting whatever is out there. What the hell is you talking about? Go ahead,
yet shall he undermine thee.
Yep.
He will shake his hand
Yep.
and clap his hands
Go ahead.
and whisper much.
See? And with go ahead and take it. Just get vaccinated. That nigga he whispered in the mic.
That's him, man.
Oh man.
Damn.
Get that at the very end of his speech.
Yeah, bro.
Get vaccinated.
That's kind of like he whispered the whole time while he talking too, though.
Yeah, man. He's trying to speak sweetly with his lips.
Esau being made fair, man.
Hey, man.
The spirit of power,
The Lord got you pegged, man. That's why we don't trust your ass. We don't trust our enemy. Your enemy don't have nothing good for you. You got it, man.
And change his countenance.
Yep. Hey, that's what he's doing. Yeah. He's changing his countenance. That nigga had the Joker smile going on, man. He's ready to put you Jakes in the FEMA camp, man. I'm telling you. And people don't realize this thing is all about rulership. That's why he coming down like he is. Because he still want to be in rulership. But his time is up. It had already ran its course. Hold that. What you got? I know you got a little bit more. That was it on that? Okay, tell him. Yeah, speak to him.
This Proverbs 26, so verse 24. He that, that's like 25. When he speaketh fair, believe him not. For there are 7 abominations in his heart.
Read that again.
When he speaketh fair,
yeah, when he speaketh fair,
believe him not.
Don't believe this nigga, man. Don't believe Esau. Your mortal enemy. With a perpetual hatred. Now he getting ready to throw your. He said, you can't eat, you can't work unless you get that thing, man. That's what this nigga saying. Go ahead, all right.
That's a staff of bread.
Hey, man. Lord, break it. But it's a contrast. There's also a duality with Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You got it.
For there are 7 abominations in his heart.
Yep, 7 abominations. It means his line of thinking is completely abominable. This nigga can't get right. Go ahead, all right.
Whose hatred is covered by deceit.
Yep.
His wickedness.
Ooh, it says who hatred is covered by the sea. That Biden he's showing them horns. We like this, Biden. Yeah, nigga, we know you hate us. Go ahead and do what you gonna do. Jake, I did business. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Just like that damn Jake with the damn army. Man, I ain't taking it. That nigga came back a week later, man. I gotta consider my family. Yeah. I gotta consider now, nigga. And you go ahead. And you.
That's some niggas that left, you know what I'm saying? Giddy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Nigga that left.
Yeah, man.
They start considering their family and shit.
Yeah, man. That's right. That's a beautiful point. You gotta be steadfast in your Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. You can't waver. You got it out. Start that front that part from where you called it. Let me see. Okay.
I think believe him not.
Yeah. Okay.
When he speaketh fair, believe him not.
Go ahead.
For there are 7 abominations in his heart. Whose hatred is covered by deceit.
Whose hatred is covered by deceit.
His wickedness shall be shown before the whole congregation.
Oh, see? His wickedness shall be shown before the whole congregation. This ain't that what we saying. This devil is ready, man. You can't see that?
So like if I say it's like Lord really break it down to you who the devil really is too, man. You know, really bringing it out, man.
Matter of fact, before you get that, get Sirach 39 and 24. But see, this is high level knowledge, man. It ain't for the goddamn for the LeBron James and the Boosters and the 2 Chainz. You know, this ain't for them. This is some high level knowledge, man. These guys are low level. You gotta rap about taking another man's woman. You low level. In the eyes of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, but in Esau's kingdom bizarre war, you won't fucking talk.
Like you gotta sign up.
Oh yeah, for the wicked.
Yeah, you get
this book of Sirach 39 and verse 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked.
So are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. That's why the brother said the Lord is really laying it out plain who this devil is. If you got eyes to see and ears to hear. Everybody don't understand this truth. Everybody can't get it. And that's a beautiful thing. Because if everybody was able to get it, it wouldn't be precious. Salvation is precious. Getting away from the foot of our enemies is precious. But Jake, I'm gonna still give back that nigga being on the side of the car to be a fool, basically. You got that.
Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. For the ungodly said, reason with themselves.
Yeah, the ungodly. Boy, who are the ungodly? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. The wicked. Matter of fact, can you get Malachi 1? Start at 3.
It's the book of Malachi. So like just the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 3. And it says, and I hated Esau.
And I hated Esau. Go ahead.
And laid his mountains and heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Continue.
And they shall call them.
They shall call them. Go ahead.
The border of wickedness.
The border of wickedness. Well, ungodliness begin. That's what Esau is up. The border of wickedness. Go ahead.
And the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
See, the Lord gonna hate you forever. Go ahead.
And your eyes shall see, and ye shall say.
That's it on that.
Come.
Read that from the top, please.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves.
Yeah, the wicked reasoning within themselves. Go ahead.
but not a right.
And the Lord said, this ain't the right. Well, you already off in your mindset, Esau. Go ahead.
Our life is short and tedious.
Yep.
And in the depths of a man.
So like, see, they can't bring their mind around reincarnation. They think they just gonna live out their life, do all the wickedness they can do, and then once they die, it ain't no recompense for that. Nah, man, you gonna get that back. Matter of fact, real quick, let's prove that. Colossians 3:25. You gonna get that back. So you reason within yourself, but not a right. Before you get that, read that part again. That last part.
But not a right.
Yep.
Our life is short and tedious.
See, our life is short and tedious. But we come back, and you're gonna get back what you put out. You got that in Colossians? Go ahead.
Colossians 3:25. But he that doeth wrong, shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
Yep.
And there is no respect of person.
So you're gonna get it back. You think you got away. Go ahead.
And in death of a man there is no remedy.
See? Go ahead.
Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
These niggas reasoning within themselves. Reasoning within themselves, but not a right. Oh, you looking for that? Yeah.
For we are born at all events.
Yep.
And we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
See? That's what these niggas think, man, but not a right. All this wickedness you done laid down, you don't think you don't get it back. That's why Christopher Long said he could put his sword down for 1 hour, slaughtering the natives. All right? Our brothers and sisters, man. Go ahead,
For the breath in our nostrils.
See, he didn't think he was going to get that back. But he going to get it back. Go ahead,
is as smoke.
Yep.
And a little spark in the movement of our heart.
Go ahead.
Which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ash.
Yep.
And our spirit shall vanish as the soft earth.
Dumbass. Your spirit go back to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And then you come back and have your judgment played out on the earth. They reason within themselves, but not a right. Continue.
And our names shall be forgotten in time.
Yep.
And no man shall have our.
That's why you have these certain avenues with their names on, or certain monuments, or certain parks, or certain schools, because they think they're gonna be forgotten. Go ahead.
And no man shall have our works in remembrance.
See?
And our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud.
Go ahead.
And shall be dispersed as a mist.
Yep.
That is driven away with the beams of the sun.
Go ahead.
And overcome with the heat thereof.
Go ahead.
For our time is a very shadow that passeth away.
Yep. Go ahead.
And after our end, there is no return.
Yep. See that? That's what they think. After the end, there is no return. Go ahead.
For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again.
Praise. Go ahead.
Come on, therefore. Let us enjoy the good things that are present.
Yeah, let us be wicked as we can be. Let us destroy the earth. Let us oppress the righteous people. Matter of fact, continue.
And let us speedily use the creature like as in you.
See, this nigga that killed up all the damn buffalo. That's the reason why you got an endangered list. Because this goddamn devil's in power. He's using up everything. A big ass kid. On the scripture say, if you can find that, woe to when your princess eat your morning. Proverbs. Yeah, woe to when your princess eat. Yeah, because Esau's a big ass kid, man. Why do you think the Lord said, whoa? Because it's to your destruction. They ain't looking well to your going, oh, that's what Biden said. I'm not just the president. I'm the president of all Americans. I'm doing this for all Americans. Man, get the fuck out of here. But this is devil reasoning within himself. And the Lord got his ass on the trick bag, man. You found that out?
it's like they got that you only live once spirit, you know.
Yep.
Like that shit ain't gonna come back
That's why you got Jake in that same mindset. And they fully set it to do evil. Oh, get Ecclesiastes 8 and 11 right quick. First person to get grievous. So right, 8 and 11. You got that front her?
That's Ecclesiastes.
You said Ecclesiastes a lot.
Ecclesiastes 10 to 16. Yep. Woe to thee, O land.
Yep. Oh, land, go ahead.
When thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning.
See, when that king is a child, fucking Esau is a child, man. And thy princes eat in the morning. The Lord said, woe unto you, man. That's what we dealing with. This nigga using up we reading right here, using up all the resources, using up the people. Now he own everything. Well, now what's left to own? The people. That's what this thing is coming down to, the digital art, the MOTB. You other counts, you're gonna be shamefaced, man. Because you ain't want to hearken to the words of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You thought it was a game. Well, it's getting real serious, man. You got that? You hold something? Yeah, please ask him that real quick.
It says because sentence against an evil work is not.
Call it that movie.
Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, and verse 11. Because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily.
See, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Go ahead.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Fully set in them to do evil. And they don't consider that they're going to have to pay for that. They're going to consider that the Lord has judgment prepared for them. Esau so goddamn prideful, man. You're going to wipe that goddamn smirk off your face. You're going to wipe that smirk off your face, man. And you don't realize, man, this is a sign of your kingdom falling. Because it's going to be sedition. It's going to be class war. It's going to be race war. And you think you did it, but it's really Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi who did it, right? To bring forth the kingdom. You got that.
Let us, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 7. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointment.
Go ahead.
And let no flower of the spring pass by us.
Go ahead. They plucking up all the damn flowers too, man. Oh, this pretty. They ain't gonna die in a couple of days. This nigga, man, cutting down the rainforest. That what gives you oxygen. That gives you life, man. Go ahead, Alex.
Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds.
Yep.
Before they be withered.
Go ahead. That nigga crazy, man. We dealing with a real kid. And we sitting in we're no longer riding when you saw through the spirit, through our mindset, call all y'all about shout. But you got Jake sitting in the passenger side with a kid. He can't even see over the steering wheel. He going 90 on the freeway in the wrong direction. That's Esau. You bound to die. For those who I'm telling you, man. Go ahead, Al.
Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuous.
Yep.
Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place.
Go ahead. Hey, these certain damn parks and stuff. Hey, the park we at. This is a token of their joyfulness. Well, they sick them dogs on you, Jake. Come on, man. Go ahead, Al.
For this is our portion.
Yep, see? Go ahead.
And our lot is this.
But they don't realize their portion is really slavery. Remember, they reason within themselves, but not a right. Your portion is slavery. Go ahead, Al.
Let us oppress the poor righteous man.
See? Let us oppress the poor righteous man. And that's what we're getting ready to see, man. This thing is really aimed at you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who know you Israel, man. We just read where the devil was wroth with the woman. He came down on the remnant. The remnant is the elect of her seed. Everybody is not returning to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. But we're going to trust in the Lord. We fear the Lord more than we fear man. What can man do to you?
Let us oppress the poor righteous man.
Yep.
Let us not spare the widow.
Yep.
Nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
Yeah, these are all similitudes for the elect. All right, for the children of Israel. Go ahead.
Let our strength be the law of justice.
See, let our strength be the law of justice. What they have prescribed, what they have written down already, man. That's what's going to be the law of justice. That's why they getting ready to come with harsher draconian laws, man. Australia was a test run. You know? Now you're going to get ready to see this thing kicking in full gear. Oh, yeah.
For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worse.
See? They think we feeble. They think we don't have a power to protect us. But they sadly mistaken. Remember, the Lord said he's going to lift up a standard against them. These niggas don't realize they are a part of the movement that the Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has laid out. Go ahead,
therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous.
Yep.
Because he is not for our time.
And we ain't for your turn. We ready for your kingdom to end. Time is up. And the Lord said you ain't gonna go past one day of your rulership. You got something right there? Go ahead.
This Proverbs 11:29. He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind.
Yep.
And the fool shall be servant to the wise apart.
See? The fool. Who is Esau Edom? When you read that Job 30. So read that last part again.
And the fool shall be servant to the wise at heart.
And the fool shall be servant to the wise in heart, your mind. And who is wise? Who the Lord is giving wisdom to the hopeful elect? The ones who's doing the things that's well pleasing to him. Remember, the Lord said he loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. So if you ain't dwelling with wisdom, which is what the spirit of prophecy, guess what? The Lord don't love you. The Lord don't love you. You got a piece of?
I had that fool for Job.
Yeah, read that.
This book of Job, chapter 30, verse 8. They were children of fools.
Yep.
Yea, children of base men.
Yep.
They were violent in the earth.
And this man Esau, man, he's violent in the earth, man. You will be well to eat something off the ground before you eat something out the hand of these fucking devils, man. Go ahead,
and he is clean contrary to our doing.
Yeah, we are clean contrary to your doing. Go ahead.
He upbraided us with our offending the law.
Yeah, man. You give moles rights, right? You try and put a QP, whatever number or letter you want at the end of that thing, man. We hate you for offending the law. Everything is out of question. So hell yeah, we ready for you to be out of power. Go ahead,
and objected to our infamy, the transgression of our education.
Yep. Go ahead.
He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High.
Yeah, man, that's what we do. Because we do have the knowledge of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. We profess to have the knowledge of the Most High. Go ahead.
And he called himself the child of the Lord.
And then you in hell, yeah, we do. Go ahead.
He was made to reprove our thoughts.
See? We over a year ago, we warned you that this nigga was going to mandate that thing. And if it wasn't going to come through the government, we said that he was going to put pressure on these certain businesses, these private businesses, to mandate that thing. And now you see it enacted. We're proving this nigga thoughts. He just got to come with it now. He just got to go and pull out the sword. No more to deception. You know? Now he just got to go and pull out the sword and say, get down or lay down. That's what he going to do. What you think Jacob's trouble's about, man? It's for you, Jake. Why you think they made you the face of the C-19? Then they made you the face of the Vanessa. Then they said, if you don't get it, you can't work. If you can't work, you can't eat. You can't go to certain establishments. Well, who is that aimed at? They aimed at you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
He is grievous, even like he is grievous unto us, even to behold.
Go ahead. Oh, read that one more time.
He is grievous unto us, even to behold.
See? They watching us live right now. Why you think certain brothers' channels be getting striked? Or you get peeved? They can't do nothing, man. They crazy. They ain't getting no sleep. They was cheering when Biden did that shit yesterday. Yeah, we finally gonna get him now, nigga. That nigga, hey, he crazy, man. Go ahead,
For his life is not like other men.
Yep.
His ways are of another fashion.
Yeah, our ways are of another fashion. That comes out of the mindset that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has drawn us away from Babylon the Great and drawn us near to him. Our mindset, our ways are of another fashion. What make you move don't make us move. Go ahead,
We are esteemed of him as counterfeit.
Yeah, you are counterfeit. You are not the men and the women of the Lord. Go ahead,
He abstained from our ways as from filthy.
Yeah, man, you fucking nasty devils, man. We abstain from your ways. You don't want to be like that too. You want to say, matter of fact, let me get it right quick. Is that get I think it's Wisdom of Solomon 10. Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 1. I think that's it. May be Sirach 10 and 1. Let me see. He that touch a fit. 13 and 1. Wisdom Sirach 13 and 1. Yeah, man, read that last part again. Yeah, that's it.
We are esteemed of him as counterfeit.
Yep.
He abstained from our ways.
He abstained from our ways as filthiness. Read that.
Sirach 13 and 1. He that touch it pitch.
He that touch a pitch
shall be defiled therewith.
See? Go ahead.
And he that have fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him.
Have fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him. Yeah, we abstaining from your ways, man. That's like you having on the same uniform. You think the Lord is making a distinguish? No, he looking for that thawak. If you ain't got that, he killing your ass. You ain't gonna be protected.
Old and young.
That's it. Maids and women and little children. Lord is no respecter of person. You got that.
And make it his boast that the Most High is his Father.
Yeah. How about Bahasham is our Father? What you gonna do about it? Well, we finna read what this nigga gonna try and do about it. Hey, we are meant to declare all the gospel of Yahawah Bahasham, good or bad. So you can be girded up in those times. You can be stable. You ain't gonna be many folks want to get ready to bug the fuck out. Go ahead, Al.
Let us see if his words be true.
See? Go ahead. Then we finna go into what this nigga thinking, man. But not right. Go ahead.
And let us prove what shall happen in the end of him.
See? Go ahead.
For if the just man be the son of the Most High,
if the just man, when Lot found just, right? Just Lot. Go ahead.
He will help him.
Go ahead.
And deliver him from the hands of his enemies.
See that? And we just started to see that spirit. Who our enemies are? These other nations. The real Persians get ready to come, man. What is that? What's the last movie called? Forever Persians. Forever. Go ahead.
Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness.
See, it's going to be certain brothers get thrown in concentration camp. All right, and if you haven't been girt up with the spirit of Yahawah Bahasham, all right, you haven't taken this thing seriously, you're going to fall apart in that bitch. You're going to be adding to rich. I'm still holding that second Ezra, right? Go ahead.
And prove his patience.
We're going to wait on the Lord. You got to remember, what did Yahawah say to Pontius Pilate? You have no power over me of what was given you by my Father. Come on, man. You got to remember who your father is. The one who writing the narrative. The one who's writing the script. The one who's dictating life right now. And Lord, arm ain't too short to say. Period. Go ahead, Al.
I mean, hey, that's a cold, like that's a cold piece of remember in the time too. But he saw, he gonna try to get you. The guy killed. No life in mind. Tell that lady don't.
Hey man, what is the story of the 7 brothers?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
That's the mindset the Lord gonna put on you, man. The ones his elect, he gonna put that mindset on you, man. Of course, we don't want to die here. You know, we don't want to be here dead in Babylon, even though we know we're gonna, be first ones. We don't want that. You know, just being honest. I don't know who do. But if that comes to that, guess what? We know the end of the story. We know that what the Lord said it was gonna happen. Gee, it's way better with the Lord than him. Come on, man. And the Lord gonna put that mindset on us, man. Lord willing, we those men. You had more on that?
No, I ain't reading it.
Okay. Who's reading?
Let us condemn him with a shameful death.
See? These fuckers, man. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, man. What did they do to the 7 brothers, man? They threw the first brother in fucking hot oil, man. Go ahead, huh?
For by his own saying, he shall be found respected.
See? Go ahead.
Such things they did imagine and were deceived.
Yep.
For their own wickedness has blinded them.
Go ahead. Yeah, their own, they imagine these things, but they are deceived. Their own wickedness has blinded them. Go ahead.
As for the mysteries of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi,
go ahead.
They knew them not.
Yeah, they don't know the mysteries, man. You don't know that you come back and you gonna get that recompense. The same ones that did the shit to you, the Lord gonna have them in your field working, and you can do whatever you want. And we ain't gonna do the shit they did, the grievous, nasty, butt-breaking shit like, but man, that rider, I ain't gonna be there for a reason. Go ahead, Al.
Neither hope they for the wages of righteousness.
Yep.
Nor discern a reward for blameless souls.
See? They don't discern a reward. But we understand it's a reward. They're not selling out the Esau. Go ahead, Al.
For the Most High created man to be immortal.
And that man is the elect. Those certain men were created to be immortal. Go ahead.
And made him to be an image of his own eternity.
Where you at? Yeah, continue.
Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world.
Yep.
And they that do hold of his side do find it.
Woo! That through the spirit. Esau is guiding your ass to the damn death. You riding in the same car with him. Read that last part again.
Come. And they that for the Most High created man to be immortal.
Yep.
And made him to be an image of his own eternity.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world.
Yep.
And they that do hold of his side.
And they that do hold of his side, you abiding with this devil. You abiding in the world. They that hold to his side. Go ahead. Yeah. What is that? Isaiah 13. Yeah. Get that. Matter of fact, read that one more time.
And they that came, and they that do hold of it.
Yep. Matter of fact, start from the top.
Nevertheless, through the envy of the devil came death into the world.
Go ahead.
And they that do hold of his side do find.
You gonna find death being with Esau. Read it. You got it right. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Yep.
and everyone that is joined unto them
join unto him, you heads on this side. Go ahead.
shall fall by the
You're
sword.
gonna die. That's it on that, ain't. Go ahead and get that.
It's 2 Ezra 16 and verse 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days?
Go ahead.
The beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
Yeah, man, we at the beginning of sorrows and great mourning. Ezra was asking that, woe is me, woe is me. Who will take in a 96 Mustang? Probably got a Cadillac up on the stove. That's why that bitch so loud. Start that over.
The beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
Yep.
The beginning of famine and great death.
Go ahead.
The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear.
Yep, the power shall stand in fear. When these class wars and these race wars, man, they're gonna be standing in fear. Even though we know it's for the Lord to bring forth the kingdom of heaven. All right, they're gonna be standing in great fear. We ain't gonna be unstable. Go ahead.
The beginning of evil.
Yep. Bad times. Go ahead.
What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Yep. Go ahead.
Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute.
Yep.
But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Yeah, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Matter of fact, 2 Ezra 15. Now I'm gonna get you. Let I get 2 Ezra 15 and 14. And that's what the Lord has sent out certain scourges, all right, to bring to remembrance the mind of the elect. Everybody ain't gonna catch on to what's going on. But we see it manifest because the Lord gave us eyes to see and ears to hear. You got it.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14.
Yep.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
That's, you holding on to the side, you abiding with Esau. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. You dwelling in the world. The Lord said, woe to you. Death and destruction. Go ahead, Al.
For the sword and their destruction draws nigh.
Yep.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another.
That's what we getting ready to come into. One people gonna stand up and fight against another. And you think these patriots, man, you think they gonna get jabbed up, man? Hell no. They ain't with that. They ready. You got military now who saying they done left. Like the brother mentioned earlier, Missouri City Police Department, the whole police department quit. What you think that they saying is over wages and all that? But as soon as that thing was made, man, they got the hell out of there. So put two and two together. So yeah, man, it's gonna get wild out here. It's gonna get wild for real. And it's gonna be who to build up that spiritual bank account. It's gonna be from faith to faith. If you can cash in. You don't want to be, damn, man, I should have did one more left. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna want to have that feeling. Oh, damn, I should have went out there and seen the brother. You ain't gonna want to have that feeling, man. Or I should have went out and teach. You ain't gonna want to have that feeling. What does Scripture say? Yahawah said, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. You don't want no breath. You don't want to be lukewarm. That's it, That's it. Lord, spew you out his mouth. Yeah, man. Beautiful thing to fall into the hands of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. That's why it's a must. Pray without ceasing. That's it. Really constantly be in prayer, man. Yeah, man. You got certain believers who be wayward too. Guess what? You ain't gonna be defended either. Because you weren't faithful. You believe in a prophecy, but you got a nest egg, or like one body, man. You done stocked up all these goods. They gonna come kill your ass first. Broadcasting. They gonna come kill you and take all what you had stocked up, your beans and rice, and you out of here.
like it's carnal.
Yeah, carnal as hell.
Be carnal leads to death. Hey, man. Carnal as hell.
Like the Sakara guys, man. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. See?
Oh,
yeah, you carnally mind you gonna die. And the Lord co-signed on it. He gave it 3 trumpets. That's damn right. You gonna die. You carnally mind. Yeah, that's right. Come with the spirit. Very heavy spirit. And you just hollering out. That's right. Man.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I'm about to cut them off, man. Bitcoin.
But see, them folks right there, they're not going to be protected because they haven't been building themselves up for the time we're coming into. Again, Jacob's trouble, man. That's what this thing is about. Rulership. And who's going to come out on top? Well, the scriptures already say the Israelites are going to come out on top. Go ahead, Al. Can you hold Psalms 98 and 2?
for there shall be sedition among men,
Yep.
and invading one another.
Go ahead.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
I ain't gonna worry about what you goddamn governors got to say, what you mayors got to say. They gonna want that strap on y'all ass.
Like you saying, the elected official, those who came out the crowd, throw the egg at them.
No. Dang.
That regard.
It's already, you know, manifesting a little bit. But when all hell breaks loose, you think they gonna be listening to your ass? Hell no. Read that from the top again.
For there shall be sedition among men.
See, sedition among men. Can somebody look at that word sedition real quick? The scripture say there shall be sedition among men. Go ahead.
And invading one another.
Yep.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to stop like the real say. Ain't no be calling no goddamn 911 that day. Yeah, no, you know, you have reached a number that is no longer connected. And that what you gonna hear, a sweet ass dial tone.
Like the Lord said, call the other God.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, call them niggas.
Yeah.
When that shit get crazy, like
Yeah.
that, yeah. Call Buddha.
yeah, yeah,
Call Mohammed.
yeah, man. Call Sweet Jeebus. Call JC. I wanna, who you gonna call on IUIC? Who you gonna call on?
Yeah.
I want to know that. You got that word sedition? You got it too? Go ahead.
This is the Google definition of sedition: conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or a monarch.
See? And that's what's going to happen, man. These folks gonna rise up against you, Esau. Get Isaiah 19 and 19 right quick. I mean Isaiah 19 and 2. Like. And that's what you're seeing, man. They're gonna get ready, and the Lord has, matter of fact, get Isaiah 19 and 14 before you get 19 and 2. The Lord has mixed this spirit. Go ahead, huh?
Isaiah 19 and 14. The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
In the midst thereof. They go in that word perverse, it goes a little bit crooked. It's all broken up, man. It's not stable. And it's going to be Egyptian against the Egyptian. Read that again.
The Lord has mingled perverse spirits in the midst thereof.
Go ahead.
And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof.
See, they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof.
That's a drunken man staggering in his vomit.
Yeah, man, that's why he done mandated that thing, and that shit gonna backfire in his face. He done in every work thereof. Every work. You trying to pump money into the stock market? Well, guess what? The Lord has mingled a perverse spirit, and it's not gonna work. You try to pump money, all right, get out these stimulus checks. Well, guess what? It's not gonna work.
So he that rolling the stone.
Yeah. That same stone gonna be rolled on his own height. Coming down on your head, Esau. Go ahead,
Isaiah 19, verse 2. I will set I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians,
Yep.
and they shall fight, everyone against his brother, see, and everyone against his neighbor.
It's going down.
City against city,
Yep.
and kingdom against kingdom.
Yep. And the Lord said, what? A kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. Get that? Mark 4.
Yeah. Mark 3.
No, it's like it.
3:25.
Yeah, 3 and 20. It should be 25. Yeah, like.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm starting 24.
Yep.
All right, this book of Mark 3 and 24.
Yeah, man, a kingdom divided itself can't stand. That's what the Lord is doing. He's mingled a perverse spirit in the midst of Babylon to what? Bring forth his work. To cause what? We read in 2nd Ezra, this or this. Go ahead.
This is the book of Mark 3 and 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself,
Yep.
that kingdom cannot stand.
Go ahead.
And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Go ahead.
And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided,
Go
he
ahead.
cannot stand.
He cannot stand.
But have an end.
But Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Hey, man. Hey. It's the Lord. He's like, that's right. Hey, that's spirit too. That's right. Bring it out. Yeah. He said Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, man. That's where we at. And you gotta be built a certain way, man. Go ahead. You got to go ahead.
This book of Job, chapter 8, verse 15. He shall lean upon his house, but it shall not stand.
Yep. Go ahead.
He shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure.
Yeah, the kingdom is not for the endure, man. It's on the what is that? Highway to hell.
Yeah.
You on the highway to hell. Yeah, but his ass on the highway to hell. Yeah, and hell is a condition. You're gonna be in a lower state, man. These are the birth pains of the kingdom of heaven. I mean, the brother was saying this guy is gonna get a whole lot worse before he get any better. Gonna get a whole lot worse. You got more out? Go ahead.
Chapter 8, verse 22. They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame.
Woo! Go ahead.
And the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught.
Yeah, the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught, man. Your kingdom is finished. It's already numbered. What is that? It's a scripture in Job where it says his days are numbered. What's that? Job 14 and 4. That's it. Job 14 and 4. Yeah, man. It's numbered. 14 to 5. Read that.
This book of Job, chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined.
Yeah, seeing. We seeing his days are determined. Go ahead.
The number of his months are with thee.
Yeah, with Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Go ahead.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yep. Go ahead.
Turn from him.
Oh, so like, read that last part again. That's all we do. Read that last part.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Thou hast appointed his what?
His bounds
His
that he
bounds
cannot pass.
that he cannot pass. So when the Lord said that's it, he saw that's it. You ain't gonna get 1 second more of rulership. Not 1 second more. Go ahead, Al.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Pride, man. And they fall after the way of Esau. He that have fellowship with a proud man shall be likened to him. So guess what? The cities are going to be troubled. And you ain't going to see the prophets of the Lord out here. With, hey, you hear that siren going on when all hell break loose. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50.
You got it.
For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. You know, and for your pride, man, many great miseries will be that famine. You know, these martial law too. You know, these crazy troops run up in your shit, dragging you up out your house, you know, beating the shit at you, you know. It's a real crazy thing. The teeth of wild beasts, you know, you got these crazy animals, the power being out. The Lord said, pray that your flight be not in the winter, you know, it be cold. I spoke on the moratorium, you know. But many great miseries, the Lord's gonna do this, man, because you niggas refuse to repent, man. You know, so for many great miseries, you know,
And you want to know it after death by pain. When you in the spirit world, you seeing your house, you're like, damn. Then you gonna know it after death by pain.
Go ahead. This book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, started verse 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty.
Yeah, while you had yet liberty. Go ahead.
And when as yet place of repentance was open unto them.
Right now.
Understood not.
And that goes back into the mindset. Being drawn out of the mindset of Babylon the Great. And into the mindset of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. They understood not. This is vital, critical information for your salvation. For you to be protected in the day of trouble. Go ahead,
but despised it.
See? Go ahead.
The same must know it after death by pain.
See, the Lord didn't say just death. He said death by pain. That's when you're going to know it.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword, and spoil their goods.
That's what this whole thing gonna lead up to, man. What about the people that work on the docks? You think they gonna want to get that thing? And who gonna offload the cargo? See, the Lord admits the perverse spirit of where they're gonna err in every work. It's not gonna work out for you, E. Your kingdom is finished. It's been found wanting. So every move you make is just a move for the further your downfall. Go ahead,
because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation.
And for great tribulation, man. The lack of bread. Can you go to Jeremiah 30? Yeah, man, this thing is leading into Jacob's trouble. That's why it's calling Jacob's trouble. You got that? You got that.
It's Isaiah chapter 13, and I'm starting at verse 6. It says, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Go ahead.
Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Jake crazy, man. Black power. Read that from the top again.
Isaiah,
we got to get away from these niggas, man. Yeah, man. Oh, I was looking at a thing popped up on my screen on my recommendation, and it was the Miami football team. They players talking after the game, and then one Jake came up, and you could visibly see his face was slanted down like he had what's that shit? Cerebral palsy. After he done took that thing, and now he's talking like this.
Like bell palsy.
Yeah, bell palsy. Yeah. That's just, you know, I was thinking about that, Jake. He don't have to take that thing. His face gonna be disfigured for the rest of his life. Jeez. We gotta get away from these niggas, man. Go ahead,
Again, this is Isaiah 13 and verse 6. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Go ahead.
Therefore shall all hands be faint.
Yeah, all hands are gonna be faint. They ain't gonna have no answers, man. What you think we approach it, man? You ain't gonna have no answer. Go ahead.
And every man's heart shall melt, and it shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them.
Yep.
They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Woo! Go ahead.
Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger.
Yeah, both with wrath and fierce anger, man. The day of the Lord is coming cruel. And you can look at the face of these so-called Negroes, man. They have no clue what's going to happen. They just like sheep led to the slaughter. Just more on that. Just a little bit more. You got it.
To lay the land desolate.
Yep.
And he shall destroy the sinners thereof.
Ooh, he said to lay the land desolate. And the Lord said he gonna what?
He shall destroy the sinners thereof.
He shall destroy the sinners thereof.
Out of it.
Out of it. 2/3 Drake, you gotta go. You just gotta go. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, Jeremiah 36. Yep.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 6. Ask ye now and see.
Oh, see, that's spirit. Actually, now we just saying every man with pains in his,
Faint.
Yeah, faint. He hope. Read it.
And see whether a man doth travail with child.
See?
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins?
See, you be scared of shit. But the men of the Lord are going to be stable in that day. Why? Because we've been hip to the game plan. The Lord told us what to expect. If you to watch a scary movie for the first time and they do a jump scare, yeah, you will, oh shit. Well, you watch it again, you know where it's coming up at. Watching with your old lady, all of a sudden she gets scared. You, oh, it's okay, baby. Yeah. Man, why you ain't scared?
It's like Lil Nas X might have a baby for real.
I ain't scared of that nigga, man.
Boy, don't kill that nigga, man.
That nigga gonna die a grievous death. That nigga gonna die a grievous death. And I hope it's displayed before a billion.
Yeah.
Go ahead, come on.
Wherefore?
So like it. You started stuff. Come on.
Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child.
Yep.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins?
Yep.
As a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into pale.
Yeah. You seen a person out there scared out their wits. They don't even look. They got a blank expression on their face. Well, yeah. Amazed, astonished, like, damn. But that's what the Lord has prepared, man. These are times we coming into. And Jake had been girding himself up. He haven't been preparing himself for the battle. Do you get that? What is that, 2 14? Say yourself to the battle. I think you need to read up on that, like 2 verses. Go ahead, Al.
Alas, for that day is great.
Yep.
So that none is like it.
See? So that none is like it. Hey, we was talking about the goddamn robot dog. It's not going to be anything like it. What about even the damn robots that they got, man? You think they showing you this just to show you this?
Like a drone with guns on them, man. A drone with a gun.
Hey, man, let me tell you how Esau did it, man. You remember that movie, The Purge? The second one, where it was the beginning showing you how it all orchestrated? They sent those drones in there. Jake was being cornered there. He was suited up, booted up. He had his posse with him. I think he was like an ex-Marine or something. And guess what? Them drones came and laid all their ass down. And that was the end of that shit. So what you gonna do against that, man? You gotta trust in the Lord. You gotta understand it's him on the left-hand side orchestrating this thing. You got it out.
For that day is great.
Yep.
So that none is like it.
Go ahead.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
See?
but he shall be saved out of it.
But he, who is that he? The elect. The elect is going to be saved out of it. I got you holding something up.
For the battle. That's what I'm looking for now. Okay. That's up for the battle.
Yeah, 12:1.
The book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up.
Yep.
The great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
Yep.
And there shall be a time of trouble.
A time of trouble. Jacob's trouble.
Such as never was since there was a nation.
See?
Even to that same time.
Go ahead.
And at that time thy people shall be delivered.
Oh, that he, thy people shall be delivered. Go ahead.
Every one that shall be found written in the book.
See? Go ahead.
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake.
Yep.
Some to everlasting life.
Yep.
And some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Yeah, you in this confusion. All right, you in Babylon. The Lord said, read that again. Many shall what?
And some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Read that from the top.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Some to everlasting life.
Yep.
And some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Ooh, it's an everlasting life. And some to everlasting contempt. Yeah, man. If Nas is like, he gonna come back with fucking shame for it. Everlasting contempt. Go ahead,
And they that be wise shall stand as the brightness of the firmament.
Shall stand as the brightness of the firmament. We standing stiffly. Yeah, that was good on that. You found that scripture yet? Go to 2nd Ezra 16 and start at 68.
Oh yeah, come on.
Yeah,
It's a lie.
I
I ain't going with first mind. I ain't going with spirit. That's a lie.
okay. As pilgrims upon the earth.
Yeah, no, I ain't. Spirit was telling me that, but I ain't going with it. All right, the 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 40. And it says, the great and mighty clouds. I got it.
Got it.
All right, this book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 40, and it says, "O my people, hear my word, make ye ready to the battle,
Yep.
and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth."
See that? That ain't what I do. Read that down. Read that again.
2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 40, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth."
Going into these times, you're gonna have to be moved. You can't stay just set and planted in just one place, in your mind, thinking about the past, thinking about what you're gonna do next week. You're gonna be on the move, man. Like what's that on the book of Eli? We're gonna be like pilgrims on the earth, man. We're gonna be moving and grooving, man. So you can't be attached, to nothing of this world, man. Remember Lot's wife, man.
Right.
Trying to hold on to the things of the world, man. You got to gird up your mind, man. Like we say, man, get your mind right.
2nd Ezra 14 and 14, "Let go from the mortal thoughts,
That's it.
cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature."
Yeah. That's what you're gonna have to do, man. In the time that we're going into. Where it's gonna be animals out here, power gonna be out. Like the devil, the devil. That ain't gonna bring, man. You're gonna have to have your mind right, man, or you're gonna fall apart. But it's this doctrine that's getting you ready. Because these other counts are not going into prophecy, man. They're not telling you, you know, the things that's gonna come to pass, how bad it's gonna get. They the men Jacob's trouble, man. That's big prophecy, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, how you gonna look over that, man? You know, so when it happens, you know, and the Lord come like a thief in the night, man, you're gonna be caught out there, man. You're gonna be caught out guard, man. You know.
You go ahead. Yeah, that's precept I had wanted, but it was something else. Go ahead,
and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times.
Hey, ain't your thoughts, man, putting out a dollar raise, thinking about a dollar raise or what I'm gonna do, you know, when it's time to take that jab, when my job say you got to take that jab, man. You know, get your mind right, man. You know, put your faith in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You know, otherwise you gonna die, man. Tell you, there's no better way to tell you. You know, no heart, no good, good or bad way.
No easy way to tell you.
You know, if you don't make no terror to turn to the Lord, man, you gonna die.
Yep. No. You on that? I got one more. Go ahead.
It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Ooh, greater evils, man. Bad times are coming. Second Ezra chapter 36, chapter 15, started at verse 30.
It's like, if I might add, greater evil. Yep. You see, greater evil is like the men that got killed. The men that got killed working in Town. You know, not one, but two got electrocuted. You know, wait till the Lord take this great number.
Yeah.
You know, all the niggas that's taking it down, man.
Yeah.
You know.
So my man, if you consider, you know, right now you actually hear more sirens than ever.
Yeah, you hear more alert. This thing's supposed to be a warning sign. When you see the prophets, all right, the teachers, the lowly men out on the highways and byways teaching, that should trigger something. I know it triggers something in me, it triggers something in these other brothers. Oh, you got to charge it for you to plug your phone. Yeah, man. We heard the word and it was, the Lord let us know. No? That was it on that?
Yeah, no. Come on, this is book of second. Oh
man, that's the lady from the news station. Mm-hmm. Dang, I forgot her name.
Oh, yeah, second time past through.
Really? Yeah, she was smiling. She was happy. You know this bitch knows with it. Go ahead,
this is the book of second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 66.
Yep.
What will ye do?
Yep. What will ye do? Go ahead.
Or how long will ye hide your sins before the Most High?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
And his angels.
Go ahead.
Behold, the Most High himself is the judge.
Yep.
Fear him.
Yep.
Leave off from your sin.
Yep.
And forget your iniquity.
Go ahead.
To meddle no more with them.
Yeah, the Lord said, don't go back to what your old ways was. Don't go back into the world. Leave off from your sins, not to meddle into them. Go ahead.
Forever. So shall the Most High lead you forth.
See?
And deliver you.
Oh, you're going to either be led by Esau or you're going to be led by Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Who would you rather be led by? Yeah, remember, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is leading Esau in. Can you hold Habakkuk 3 and 8? Or no, 3 and 2. Habakkuk 3. Start at the top. In the chart, hit that little button.
It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3, and you want verse 2?
Yeah.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 3, and verse 2. Oh Lord, I have heard thy speech.
Woo, oh Lord, I have heard thy speech. See, once we heard this truth, we seen our teeth in front of us, what we did. We heard it. Go ahead.
And was afraid.
And we was afraid. See, we heard that trumpet, right, bro? That trumpet being blown. We heard it was a trumpet of warning. The watchman was blowing a trumpet of warning. Hey, get your ass out the way. The Lord is coming with great wrath. Go ahead.
Oh Lord, revive thy work.
Yep.
in the midst of the years,
Go ahead.
in the midst of the years, make known it.
Yep, the Lord is making known. He is making known this word. Right? Go ahead.
In wrath, remember mercy.
See, in wrath, because it's the wrath of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. In wrath, remember mercy. Go ahead.
Yahweh came from Teman.
That's it on that. Okay,
For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude.
Who is this wrath coming from? The burning wrath of a great multitude from who? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Jacob's trouble. And we asking the Lord, hey, we know you coming with the wrath. Please remember mercy. These other Jakes ain't asking for that. These Israelites ain't asking for that. They ain't asking for mercy. They're like, Lord, let my reality show get off. Lord, let my record album go. Gold. Nigga ain't even saying platinum. That nigga say gold. That's what these niggas, they don't want the Lord to remember mercy for them. That's why they're gonna be destroyed. And you already know Jake ain't, old regular Jake ain't crying out, so he ain't got no hope. He done. You got it out.
And they shall take away certain of you,
Yep.
and feed you, being idle, which things offer unto idol.
Yeah, man. They gonna see, well, we read it in Wisdom of Solomon. They gonna see what sort you is. And that's really the Lord trying you if you put in that position. Remember, he said, the ones who have kept his patience, he gonna keep from the hour of temptation. They're not gonna get that same thing that everybody else gets. Because they know that certain church, Church of Philadelphia, the Church of Brotherly Love, if you love me, feed my sheep. Those are the ones who are going to be kept from the hour of temptation. You got it out.
And they that consent unto them
Yep.
shall be had in derision.
Oh yeah, if you consent to take that thing, the Lord said you're going to be had in derision. If you consent to take that thing, you done. Revelation 14:9. That's you, baby. All day. Tormented with the false prophet and the devil in the lake of fire, which is America, one body. Man, you niggas crazy. Man, those niggas crazy, man. They waxing worse and worse before the congregation. And the Lord is making that thing manifest. So now you have no excuse not to know what's the path. Now you have no excuse. The path is clear. Are you gonna choose life or you gonna choose death? You gonna get Lord leads you, or you gonna have Esau lead you? Leading your ass to the eater. Leading your ass to the guillotine. Leading your ass to being a perpetual servant, man, when he put that digital on your ass. Go ahead, Al.
And trodden underfoot.
Yep.
For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Oh, great insurrection. When we read it in Revelation 12:17, the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant. Well, it's the same thing we read here. Go ahead, Al.
They shall be like madmen.
Read that from the top again.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection.
A great insurrection, go ahead.
Upon those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, that's why we read Habakkuk 3. In wrath, remember mercy. Because the Lord set these things out. So we ask the Lord, yeah, Lord, we know you're going to bring the pain. Please don't bring pain to us. You know? Go ahead,
They shall be like madmen.
Yep.
Sparing none.
Go ahead.
But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
See? Go ahead.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their house.
Yep.
Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Yeah, the ones going to be protected are the ones going to be known who are the Lord's chosen. It's going to be evident. It's going to be plain. There ain't going to be a doubt in that day. Go ahead.
And they shall be tried as the gold in the fight.
See? Go ahead.
Here, O ye my beloved.
Oh, see the Lord coming with a pep talk. Hear ye, O my beloved,
saith the Lord.
See, go ahead.
The days, behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
Yep.
But I will deliver you from the same.
But I will deliver you from the same. He said, I deliver all or them. He said, I will deliver you from the same. You think they read these precepts at ISUBK? They trying to give you a precept to donate. What a man, bro, God. You think they read this precept at IUIC? They trying to get you to get your woman goddamn in order. The scripture say the unbelieving wife, all right, is certified by the believing husband. You gotta worry about her getting right, as long as you right. That's it. But see, they ain't reading these precepts. And they ain't gonna be protected because they ain't gonna know these precepts.
Like, work out your own salvation.
That's it, That's it. That's it. Hey, man. That's what it's about. Go ahead.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt.
Yep.
For Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi.
Neither doubt. Now we in this place. You see them goddamn Gurkha troops pull up in the neighborhood, we gonna be like, shit. Then you gonna be like, oh, Lord said this. You gonna be like, the Lord said this. But the Lord said he's gonna neither doubt for what?
For Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is your guide.
See?
And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts.
See? Commandments and precepts. Think they reading that precept? And what is that? IGOC or ISOC? No. That's how serious it is. Real quick. Yo, give me your precept.
This
Isaiah
2 Ezra 9 and 7.
Yep.
And everyone that shall be saved,
everyone that shall be saved, go ahead,
and shall be able to escape by his works, and by faith, whereby ye have believed.
Faith requires works, which is believing. If you believe it, you're gonna get all the way into this thing. Go ahead.
Shall be preserved.
Ooh, preserved. Meaning you are in the midst of danger. The Lord said preserved. Go ahead.
From the said power.
See?
And they and shall see my salvation in my land. And within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Sanctified them for me from the beginning. So for the elect, Esau, you can't even touch them. You can't even touch them. Again, we understand that certain men is going to be delivered up for a testimony against you, devil. And it's going to be a testimony to the congregation that the Lord saved them out of those certain perils. Hey, spiritual power is coming. Get that.
All right, this book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
See, wisdom and knowledge. This wisdom that the Lord has given us is meant to preserve you. And the knowledge that he has given us is meant to keep us stable. If we know what's coming, we ain't going to fall apart. Go ahead,
And strength of salvation.
See?
The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
See, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. That's the precious thing, man. You fear the Lord now when he ain't just open up on Jake. You seeking him now when all hell ain't broke loose. That's a reward for that. Seeking him early. You got to precept at that time. Go ahead.
Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west.
Woo, fear the name of the Lord. Back to ISOC, IUIC, saying we don't have a name, you calling those sweet people. Man, they that fear the Lord, go ahead.
Fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun.
Go ahead.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood,
Yep.
The spirit of the Lord should lift up a standard against him.
The spirit of the Lord is going to lift up a standard against these goddamn devils, man. Maybe come by way of you being invisible. They walk right past you. That's one of those words you go into. Is invisible.
Yep.
It's going to disappear. How you think Yahawah went through the midst of all them damn Jacob trying to put it to death? He disappeared. He moved to him.
What it was, like they were having their dream when they was walking out the prison.
Oh, Peter.
Peter, yeah.
Yeah, man. Those are the mighty works of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And he's going to do it again. You got a precept? Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 10. I'm sorry, verse 9.
Yep.
But wisdom delivers from pain those that attend upon her.
See, wisdom delivers from pain those that attend upon her. See, you've been seeking the Lord early. He had to put that spirit on you to even do that. Go ahead, I'm going to go down to verse 12. Finish that. You want me to read through it all the way to 12? Yeah, read all the way through.
Okay, it says, when the righteous fled from his brother's wrath.
Yep. Oh, we're in the same time now. Yep. The righteous are going to flee from his brother's wrath. Go ahead. Things that were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Go ahead.
She guided him in right paths.
Yep.
Showed him the kingdom of Yahawah.
Yep.
And gave him knowledge of holy things.
Continue.
Made him rich in his travail.
Yep.
And multiplied the fruit of his labor.
And the Lord did that before. He's going to do it again. Continue.
And covetousness of such as oppressed him.
Yep. Or such as oppressed him. Go ahead.
She stood by him and made him rich.
Yep.
She defended him from his enemies.
See, wisdom is a defense. She defended him from his enemies. Go ahead.
And kept him safe from those that lay in wait.
See, kept him safe from this devil. Is he threw the rock and hid and wait for you to come around the corner so he can stab you in the back. He laying in wait. He create the problem and give you the answer. And the answer is the only answer you got. I'm gonna kill you. That's his answer. That's it. I'm gonna kill you. Go ahead,
and kept him safe from those that lay in wait. And in the sore conflict, she gave him the victory.
See, we already had a victory. Go ahead.
That he might know that godliness is stronger than all.
See, godliness is stronger than all. Can you get Psalms 98? Psalms 98, yep. Godliness is stronger than all. You got a precept? Oh, no. Yeah, man. We've already got the victory.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 98. The Lord has made known his salvation.
See?
His righteousness have he openly showed in the sight of his heathen.
Yeah, he's got our enemies. The Lord has showed his righteousness in the sight of the heathen. Go ahead.
He hath remembered his mercy.
Woo, in wrath. Remember mercy. Go ahead.
And his truth.
And go ahead.
Toward the house of Israel.
Toward the elect. Go ahead.
All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our power.
All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation. It's already written. Matter of fact, start at verse 1. Please.
God. It says, "Oh, sing unto the Lord
that's it.
a new song."
A new song. Go ahead.
For he have done marvelous things.
It says he have done marvelous things. Go ahead.
His right hand and his holy arm
Go ahead.
have gotten him the victory.
See, it's already written. He's gotten him the victory. It's already set in stone. So, shit, don't fall prey to Esau. You know? This kingdom is finished. It's over with. The sun is setting on this bitch. That's it. That's it. That deadly wound cannot be healed. Get that. You still holding that, right? We don't read probably all the way down. Yeah, man. She's sucking in the grain. She's trying to sit in the dust. Go ahead.
This book of Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain.
Take balm for her pain. Go ahead.
If so be, she may be healed.
If so be, she may be healed, right?
We went
these certain stimulus checks, you know, they pumping money into the stock market, right? If so be, go ahead.
If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon. But she is not healed. Forsake her.
Forsake her. Come out of the mindset of the ways of Babylon. Because this bitch is stupid. Go ahead.
And let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reached unto heaven. And is lifted up even to the sky.
And that's what you're seeing play out, man. You gotta remember, it's a duality with the Lord. He's bringing the death and destruction. He's also bringing the mercy. You know? Can you get Sirach 33 and 14 real quick? Let's prove that.
Let's look at Sirach 33 and verse 14. Good is set against evil. And life against death.
Go ahead.
So is the godly against the sinner.
So is the godly against the sinner. Go ahead.
And the sinner against the God.
Go ahead.
So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another.
One against another. Go ahead.
I'll wake up.
That's it on that. Matter of fact, read that verse again.
So look upon all the works of the Most High.
Look upon all the works of the Most High. Go ahead.
And there are two and two. One against another.
One against another. The duality of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So he set up these evil people. Esau, the so-called white man, all right, to bring forth the destruction, to punish Jacob. What it saying? Psalm 17 and 13. Get that real quick. Psalm 17 and 13.
Look at Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord. Disappoint him.
Disappoint him.
Cast him down. Deliver my soul from
Deliver my soul from who?
The wicked.
The wicked Esau, the so-called white man. Go ahead.
Which is thy sword.
He's using Esau to punish us. Along with these other nations. Go ahead,
Keep going on that?
No, there's no there. You got a piece of it? Yeah, let's go back.
Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 75. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt. For Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is your God. And the God of them who keep my commandments and precepts.
The God of them who keep my commandments and precepts. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Let not your sins weigh you down.
Don't think of the things that you've done. All right, hope for the mercy of the Lord. The Lord had a tweet on that. Go ahead.
And let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Don't worry about what you did, man. Understand the Lord that guided you all the way over to that, or he has something good in store for you. That's what you got to believe. Go ahead.
Woe be unto them that are bound with their sin.
That's the duality of the Lord. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins. Go ahead.
And covered with their iniquity.
Go ahead.
Like as a field is covered over with bushes.
Go ahead.
And the path thereof covered with thorns. That no man may travel through.
That no man may travel. Go ahead.
It is left undressed. And is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith.
To be consumed therewith. And that's what's going to be for you, Jake, man. Who haven't been girded up in the spirit, man. You haven't been taking this thing serious. You're gonna be had in derision. You're gonna be burnt up. Let's go to Luke chapter 21. Where's the end of that? 25.
The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun. And in the moon.
And in the moon.
And in the stars. And upon the earth Distress of nations.
Hey, that's what we come to, man. In the earth, distress of nations. You seeing it playing out on a small scale, but man, hey, this thing right here is going to bring distress of nations. Go ahead.
With perplexity.
And they ain't going to have no clue of what to do. Go ahead.
The sea and the waves roar.
Now, it's an analogy for the people. Right? Go ahead. Yeah. Sea and the waves roar. Yeah.
Men's hearts failing them for fear.
Again, men's hearts failing them for fear. Go ahead.
And for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
Well, look at hey man, sedition among men. The lack of bread. All hell is getting ready to break loose. Go ahead.
For the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Yep.
And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
Yep, with power and great glory. They're going to be shook, man. All right? They're going to be shook by seeing Yahawah. They're going to be shook by those I see being missiles coming to approach this place. Continue.
And when these things begin to come to pass,
yep,
then look up.
Then look up.
And lift up your head.
That's it.
For your redemption draws nigh.
For your redemption draws nigh. So man, stay steadfast, man. Believe in Yahawah Bahasham, your redemption draws nigh. I pray this been edifying. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Qadash.
Double honor to our teachers, the apostle elders, great millstone. Much respect to you, brothers, laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, leaving on the words of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Shalom.
DTA Abba soon.
Nice.
Soon. Tap into your bank account.